So I'm watching all these videos about the dome and flat earth. Okay, let me just tell you what my experiences, okay? Yeah, there's a firmament. We determined that. Yes, you can leave the firmament. I know because I do. Don't act, I can explain how, but that's a whole different video. Yes, you can leave the firmament. You are pure energy. Energy travels. But if you never learn how to use that energy, you never learn how to harness that energy, you're always going to be a slave under the dome. I call the dome a farm because this is like a farm. Creation, created. So, I know you guys are not expert on the dome, but I'm not saying some of you ain't, because I'm pretty sure whoever created this, they ain't trying to put it all out there. But yes, you can leave the dome. And people say, well, there is no space. Well, explain to me, why is it when I leave the dome, there is space, there is other planet? How is it that before they even discovered an extra Earth planet, I knew? Because it's living proof. You can leave the dome. If you are no longer in this form, eventually as we transition, and you learn how to use your energy, you can leave this scrap. It's not easy, because it took accidental discovery for me to find out that I can, and when I did, it takes a lot of energy. It really does, because when you wake up, just about every bone in your body hurts, because you shouldn't be able to do that. I believe the way it was designed is, once you transition, you're as dumb as you were when you were on the other side. It's an exchange program. Because I watch souls go, souls come. That's how I know it's an exchange program. Every day, thousands of souls would be transitioning. You see them coming in, and there's a process for that. And thousands of souls going. Men, women, they go. And that's how I know it's a road in and a road out. But while there, because I can access that simulated world, I've been doing it for a long time for a hobby, and that hobby garnered me taking care of myself and watching out for people that's always trying to, and that's how I guess people say psychic. No, I'm not psychic. I just figure out there is an alternate version of us, and I have practiced that. I haven't even mastered it. Honestly, I'm still learning it. And during this process, I accidentally learned that I can take that energy and push, and it's a lot of work and it's very hard. And I push beyond that dome, and that's how I can access beyond the dome. And that's why I truly believe, even though a lot of people want to say we live on a flat earth, yes, I said where we live, where you and me live, is flat because it's designed that way. It's flat, and then there is a firmament over you. But beyond that firmament is space, is other planets, wars going on. The same problems we're having here, they're having in other worlds. How I know that? Because I have practiced to use my energy, go beyond that dome for years. I slowed down a few years ago doing that because it started to affect my body, my physical body. It really, to the point where you try to hold anything that's metal, you're just getting shocked and lightning chasing you. But it's that. And I've never talked about it, but I see so many of you out here so concerned about it. And keep in mind, I never read a book, no read Sumerian tablets. I don't. And that was deliberate. Because I'd be like, if you start reading all these different things, I don't know who write them. Anybody could have write them. That's the way I feel. So I'm like, okay, well, since I discover I can do this, let's see. So every day, and I do this every day, and ever since for the last 2 years, I've been doing it more and more. I'm trying to understand it, because I'm realized we're literally a replica of ourselves. We really are. So you have the physical world, your replica. When you go there's your replica. The only thing that I like about it is the fact that since we're a replica, time there seemed to be forward. So I would go find what I want to look for. And it's hit and miss for me most of the time because I'm still not good at it. I know I can master it. I just refuse to because I'm worried I won't wake up sometimes. So you really can master it. All of us can do it. But you need someone to teach you how to. And I don't think anyone should, because the way you guys behave in this part of the world is like crazy. So we're replicas. How you think I found out about my husband cheating, my ex-boyfriends? I go next door because they do that crap before I wake up. So you can literally see what they're doing because I interact with them. I would meet a guy before I meet a guy. I meet the real you, and I call it the real you because to me that's the version of the real you. So when I catch my husband cheating or I see something's going on, it's because I understand it before and I interact with them and they don't really realize. So when I wake up, I have to live through that again. So that event that I went through, eventually it happens. It happens within minimum time, but it happens. So you're seeing what they're doing because it's a replica. So you can access that world. Now you come back in your physical form, you have to live through it again. That's why I say I lived this life twice. I've been doing that for years. And I know you have a lot of answers, but I always go back to say, here's how the way it works. If you spend your whole life looking for answers, you're going to miss out on living because I think it was designed for us to really live this life. This is the gift. Life, live, the physical form. Because you're going to go back and do it over. And I'm pretty sure as I study this, the purpose was for you to try and be a better version of your last self. If not, you can keep doing this shit over and over again. Over and over. We get recycled. They erase 80% of your memory. 80% of your memory. Send you back. And you are the same person, but you're supposed to try and improve your life and be better than the last version. Now, I wish I found this out a long time ago. I wouldn't date half of the people I date, marry the people I married, to do a lot of the things I did because I don't think I'm going to go upstairs. And I think once you become a better version, you evolve. How I know this? Because I have family members there. And then I see there was one incident that happened that I know that you evolve if you become a better version of yourself. So don't judge people because this is your chance to do better. And a lot of times we really just don't. Because it's not fair. This is my issue with this whole setup. They erase 80% of your memory. So you don't remember your last life. You don't remember who you are. And you come back. Of course, you're the same person. And they expect you to do it better and evolve. It's set up to me for you to fail. Me to fail too. So we're always going to get recycled. So who gets to go and live in the beyond and with the big boys in the cloud? When it's set up for humans to fail. No wonder why, Satan's making a better offer and everybody is trying to ruin the planet and everything God's made. But it's you. You have that choice. And when I learned that, I started to look at myself and say, oh my God. One of the questions I asked was, why did y'all have to let me learn all of this on my own? There are people out there with answers. And I find a little bit as I go through over the years. Why did I have to wait so long to learn? Because I would have been a whole better person. I wouldn't be no preacher though, because I really do like to dance a lot, so and all that other stuff, and I always do me. But nah, it's designed for you to have the second life come back. So life is the most important thing. So I wouldn't go out there looking for UFO and all that because they never gonna come clean. Ascension, I can only tell you, you are the most beautiful person. You are the most beautiful soul. And if you take charge of your life, you can make a difference in where you wind up. And the world next door is no different from here. They have buildings. You got to go to work. You got to get up every day, take a bath. You got to do the same thing. It's just two worlds living side by side. That demon dimension, I only discovered that demon dimension around almost the end of when COVID, after the lockdown. I accidentally run across that, and that was a shocker to me. But I can talk more about that. Maybe I should go live, but I really won't. So that's all I got to say about that.